Oh.
That's Rabbi Michael Harris.
Hello, hi.
How are you?
Okay. Hi, Mum, how are you?
And John.
Oh, yes, John. John, why are you not working?
Yes, here you go.
Right, Sam, over to you.
Very good.
So,
And this is just a short tribute,
Oh.
right? So Rabbi Yohanan is quoted in Pirkei Avot as saying, quote, "Be careful about how you do a small mitzvah. Do it just as if it were a big one, for you do not know the reward of the mitzvot." And this mission immediately came to mind when thinking, any South African, any Southern African, who casts her mind or his mind back to 1994 will remember how preoccupied the region was at that time with the first democratic universal suffrage elections in South African history. And we know the role that you and Rabbi Harris, Zichrono Livracha, played in helping the Jewish community through that amazing transition. It's the stuff of legend, and it was a big mitzvah indeed. But at that very same time, you found the bandwidth to restore a Sefer Torah to the Maputo synagogue, an act that might have seemed, from the perspective of the South Africa drama of the time, only a small mitzvah. You treated it, though, with the same full degree of grace and engagement that you gave the weightier events of 1994. In this, you honored the counsel of Yehuda HaNasi. The apparently small mitzvah got as much focus and care as the apparently great. And this has been a consistent theme characterizing your long engagement with the African Jewish Congress, even from before you succeeded Mervyn Smith as president of the organization. Others are far better qualified than I to speak to your contribution to Jewish life in South Africa specifically, and to your vision of social justice in this country, rooted in our values. So I'll forbear any more than to mention your role in Africa Tikkun, or the Oxford Synagogue Skills for Adults Center, or the South Africa Law Commission's Committee on Jewish Divorce, or the Wits Campus Law Clinic, where you served for so long. But looking beyond South Africa, and with the assistance and execution of Rabbi Moshe Sober, you have worked tirelessly to encourage, to defend, and to support the Jewish communities in this part of the continent. From Namibia to in the east, in the west to Mauritius in the east. And no mitzvah, no community has been too small to merit your focused attention. Indeed, your attachment to the numerically smaller communities, far removed from the big and well-endowed centers of Jewish life, has helped to keep these communities alive. So is it a small mitzvah when the Torah is read publicly in Harare? When a Jewish museum is dedicated in Mauritius? When a bar mitzvah is conducted in Maputo and a child reads from the Torah that you brought? Appearances to the contrary, there is in fact no such thing as a small mitzvah. Just as, to quote the Lubavitcher Rebbe, there is no such thing as a small Jew. This conviction is so deeply rooted in you that you've made it your business as president of the AJC for all these years to make sure the wider Jewish world hears the voice of the communities of our region, that our interests are defended vis-a-vis our respective governments, that our needs for ritual support are met, and our community spaces, whether synagogues, schools, or cemeteries, are protected and respected. Yes, the small clutch of Jewish communities that make up this organization might not fill one London synagogue. Why then make the extraordinary effort that any economist will tell you is at the least inefficient? Because you know that in your bones, together with Yehuda HaNasi, we do not know the reward of the mitzvah. This then is a vote of thanks, a few words of gratitude for your steadfast leadership of the African Jewish Congress these many years. You have faithfully occupied yourself with the needs of the community. literally, with wine for kiddush and havdalah, charity for the poor, and everything in between. May the Kodesh Boruch Hureward reward you, give you good health, forgive your sins, and may he continue to send blessing and success to the work of your hands. Cape Town, 31 January 2022, 29 Shvat, 5782. In grateful recognition of your devoted, valuable service to sub-Saharan Jewry, African Jewry, and the cause of human rights and social justice for all people of the region. You have led the African Jewish Congress with characteristic dignity, wisdom, and grace. The clarity and decency of your vision, leadership, and approach have inspired many. Resonating with the humanitarian values and energy of your late husband, Chief Rabbi Cyril K. Harris, OBE, you have been a proactive force in the African Jewish Congress, and your enlightened and just perspective has been a touchstone for people of Africa. May the protection and the blessing of this symbol be with you always. That's good.
Can I ask each country representative to take your flag and come and stand by the door here?
Can you hear?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, very good. You look like you're having a good time. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us. Thank you very much.